Call us toll-free, 888-567-RYAN. We're going to take a break and come back live. Eliza Dushku sees dead people. And later, we'll tell you how to keep Sex in the City alive from head to toe. Stay with us. Seacrest on air with you in Hollywood. She's held her own with Buffy and Angel and starred not once but twice with Robert De Niro. She's now the star of Fox's Tru Calling. Take a look at this.
Look, Mr. Minky, so I understand your daughter's in trouble, but Patricia can help you. Why don't you wait for her call?
My daughter needs her medicine now.
Well, she's not going to get it if you do something stupid.
What the hell are you talking about?
Look, please don't tell me you're looking for some quick way to get cash, which might even include holding up the nearest store you can find.
Please say hello to Eliza Dushku. Come on in. Good to see you.
This is very exciting.
This is fun. Yeah, we get to do it every day. These are like, what are these?
These are my pumps. These are kind of
Those are electric.
I think they're 5 inches. They're pretty fierce.
Those are really, they're like little TV monitors down there.
Someone hooked up the shoes, yeah.
Very cool. Well, it's good to have you here. Did
Thanks,
the chair
good to
move
be
on
here.
you? Sorry.
Yeah,
You know,
no, I think I'm in.
All right, everybody's comfortable. Now we can start. So, Faith, let's just talk about some other stuff for a second. We've got to clear up some of these rumors. Faith, your character on Buffy and Angel.
Yes.
Need to get some things straight. All the fans, the fans on the websites, you know, online, they get excited about different things. So, are they trying to save Angel? Because Angel was announced it's going away.
They're trying to save Angel from what I hear,
Yeah.
and I mean, and I'm all for it. I think the show's great, and there's so many fans. I don't really understand why they want to. I mean, Buffy just ended, and I think people really were mourning the loss of Buffy, and now to take away Angel too is a little odd. But
were you offered a spinoff, a Buffy spinoff?
We kind of talked about, I mean, the people on that show became such, like, dear friends of mine over the, I mean, it was a 5-year kind of thing where I was coming in and out. And Joss Whedon, the creator, is just one of my favorite people. And we kind of discussed it, and it was just kind of more in a casual, friendly, like, what if and possibilities. But a Tru Calling came along, and it was just a chance to do something a little bit different. Like, I'd been playing that character for a long time, and
yeah, I mean, you did a lot of interesting things. You were kind of, you were slightly conniving. You slept with Buffy's best friend.
I was a little naughty sometimes.
And the fans got pretty upset about that, didn't they?
So did my grandma. She was not into it.
And tell me about the new show, Tru Calling. What's the premise of this?
On the new show, I play a young woman who graduates from college, and she's trying to get into med school, and she kind of trips and falls into this job at the city morgue.
Right.
And her first day there, she the bodies talk to her and ask for help, and she gets shot back to the beginning of the day, kind of like Groundhog Day, and she has the day to relive, and all she has is kind of a name or a few bits of information, and she has to try and keep these people from dying before they come into the morgue.
And she has these conversations with them.
Yeah, well, when she starts the day over, they're still alive, so she basically has to go to them and, in so many words, tell them that, you know, they've got to do something different or they're going to kick it.
And from what I've read about you, it's not necessarily totally strange that you're hanging around dead people, because when you were a kid, didn't you hang around some dead people?
My best friend.
I mean, I don't know how you asked that question. But
yeah, well, it was very 6 feet under. I mean, my best friend, her father owned a funeral home, and so when I was like in elementary school, her grandma lived upstairs, and she took care of us after school, and so we'd go to the McDonald's funeral home and kind of hang out, I guess. I guess that's weird to some people, but that was her life.
It's just unconventional, you know, it's a little different.
But yeah, there were different people there every week, Ling, and different like grandmas, sisters. It was sad, but at the same time.
And now that's your life.
We were young, and I think it was kind of cool. It was good to be exposed to that because it's part of life. And
you are very young. You're very poised. I'm just in listening to you and watching you walk out and carry yourself. You're a very confident, poised young lady. But you've worked with some big stars too along the way, with De Niro we mentioned, and also Schwarzenegger, right?
Yep. De Niro
What were
twice,
those guys
which
like?
was cool. Most people like try to, you know, as actors, you strive to work with De Niro once, and twice was kind of a bonus.
Yeah. What about Schwarzenegger? How was he?
Arnold was great. He was really funny. True Lies was a lot of fun. I was 12 years old. I was like a kid in a candy store. I was Jim Cameron, and we were like shooting all over the country. And they brought me to Miami, and we spent 4 weeks on top of like a Miami savings bank with that Harrier jet doing all that stuff. And I was like wired to a cockpit with Arnold like for 4 weeks, and we were just the two of us up there, like waiting for the sun to come back from, you know, like we'd have to wait for the sun to come back out. And yeah, he would like flicking my hair, and like he always wanted to like thumb more. I'd be like, Arnold, this is my time. I'd be like, so you need to stop.
That's our governor. Just want to play a little thumb war. That's all he wants to do.
But he was very paternal and very cool and very funny.
So, all right, we've talked about the television, we've talked about the movies. What's the ideal? Like, if you could create a show, what's the perfect show? Because I know you love traveling. Would it be something like that?
I love traveling. My mother's a college professor, and she teaches political science and African politics, and we've always been traveling our whole lives. I mean, we've been, my brother was in the Peace Corps in Ecuador, and we've been through Africa and China, and so I really want to do a show that kind of, I get to just take people on adventures, because I have like endless energy, really serious ADD, and so it's like a perfect combination, and I love like, I kind of talk to everyone on the street. It's like I'm one of those people. So I think it would be really cool for someone to maybe fund me. Lonely Planet I love. I love Lonely Planet guidebooks, and so I know they have a thing. And
where's your
if you're
favorite,
listening,
well, let me ask you a
Planet.
question. Where's your favorite place on Earth to get away? Because it sounds like
Get
you've
away.
been to a lot of different places. So what's your favorite? Where do you go for some R&R? Where do you live?
Well, I love going back to Boston just because that's my home and my family and friends are there. Australia was amazing. I don't know. I love going somewhere new. Like if I have some time, I just recently like went to Jamaica and got scuba diving certified with one of my 3 brothers. And I mean, it's always just, I like to be on the move.
I tried to do that once, and my ears, I couldn't.
Scuba?
Yeah, well, I did a resort dive. It was only like 10 feet, but you still put on all the stuff. And I couldn't get my ears for 3 days. My ears were clogged, and my head couldn't hear anything, and it's really changed my life, and now I'm a little, Anyway, Tru Calling, make sure you check it out. It's Thursdays on Fox. Thank you so much for coming by. It's great to see you.
Yeah.
Thanks for being this cool speaker. Let's take a break. We're going to come back. See how our SAG Awards correspondent did on the red carpet. And a fan of J.C. Chazé watching us live right now on Fox 5 in New York is about to hear a knock at the door and get tickets to come to Hollywood. What's up next? Hang on.